Are you age 59 and a half and wondering how it affects your 401k? Should you retire or should you continue to work? And being age 59 and a half, are there any things that you should know about when it comes to your 401k? Today we're discussing all those and more. So stick around, dive into the conversation. Let's go. You're age 59 and a half and you're wondering how it's going to affect your 401k. Actually, one person emailed me about that. Her name is Sherry Patterson. I want to answer her question. So today, Sherry, if you're watching, this is for you. And for those who aren't Sherry, let's find out what you need to do as well when it comes to your 401k when you turn age 59 and a half. So our first question was, how do you handle your 401k? Well, when you're age 59 and a half, what happens is you can now take out money from your 401k without paying the 10% early withdrawal penalty. So before you turn that age, if you took money out of your 401k and you use that money, other than the ways that, say, buying a home, you can take out $10,000 and put it towards a home without being penalized. But if you use that money any other way, beyond those certain things that you can take your money out for regarding your 401k, and you'll be penalized for taking that money out early. But since you are 59 and a half, that penalty goes away. So that's money in your pocket that you would have otherwise paid to the IRS because you took your money out of your 401k early. Now, that's the whole point of the penalty, is to encourage you to invest and keep your hands off the money. I'm putting it straightforward to y'all. The IRS wants you to invest and use that money for your retirement. They don't want you to depend on the government for anything when you do retire. Yes, Social Security may be there, but the whole point is you want to be self-sufficient and not have to rely on the government for anything, any handouts at all. So the government is giving you the ability to invest for retirement through a 401k, 403b, 457 plan, IRA, traditional IRA, and a Roth IRA. Those are ways that the IRS allows you to use a qualified plan for retirement. And a qualified means it's certain tax treatments, such as not paying taxes on your withdrawal at age 59 and a half, or not paying taxes on your withdrawal from a Roth IRA, because the IRS wants to incentivize people to invest for retirement. That's simple. The second question she asked was, how do you decide when to retire? Great question. This is multifaceted, I'm going to say, because I want to ask you some questions. Are you doing a money plan, a budget? Why do I ask that question? Because when you retire, you're going to have money coming out, but you're going to probably lose some of your income from your job. If you're not working anymore, you're going to live strictly on your income from Social Security or your retirement, or Social Security and your retirement. You need to make sure that you are living within your means, even in retirement. And if you aren't doing a money plan before you retire, start doing one today. Drop the word money plan below, and I'll send you a money plan that you can get started today. And the money plan is simply a budget. You need to know how much you're making and spending it every single month without fail. Whether you're 59 and a half or age 40 or 30, it doesn't matter. Everyone needs a money plan to master their finances. If you aren't doing a money plan, do one. Secondly, are you out of debt? Recently, I talked to a couple. This was maybe last year. It was about June-ish, I think, summertime. And the husband wanted to retire. He wanted to retire this year in 2026. He worked for, I think, the post office. And the thing that I was concerned about was he had two debts. One was his home. He had a home mortgage. You don't want to have debt in retirement because it's going to take away from you enjoying life. The money you've earned for retirement in that 401k, you don't want to take that money out and pay on any kind of debt at all, like no debt at all. So if you are not out of debt before you retire, I recommend highly that you pay off all debt. I mean, including your house, student loans, cars, all debt. And if you plan to have a car payment in retirement, stop it. Like, make sure you're debt free because you want to enjoy life and not continue to pay debt in your retirement. It just doesn't make sense. Why have a debt in retirement taking money out of your pocket that you can be using to enjoy life, traveling, spend time with your grandkids if you have grandkids, or just enjoy life the way you want to on your terms. He also had a student loan that he co-signed for his child. I'm like, bruh, pay that off. not you, have him pay it. If you co-sign for him to take this student loan out for college and he's not going to school for that, he needs to pay it back. Regardless if he's going to school for it, if he can afford to pay it back, let him pay it back because it's his loan. Never ever co-sign anything for anybody. I don't care if it's student loans, a home, a car. Co-signing means you're going to pay the money back because the lender knows that the person you're signing for is not going to pay it back. You are. So don't co-sign. So I want to encourage you to pay off your debt before you retire. Third, do you have savings beyond your retirement? You need a rainy day fund. I recommend at least $500 to $1,500 for a mini rainy day fund because life happens to you. And when you pay off all your debt, raise it up to 3 to 9 months of living expenses because you want to have a big chunk of change in your retirement set aside for rainy days, emergencies that is, and have money coming out for retirement because you want to be able to have the enjoyment in life. You want to be able to not worry about going back into debt because you don't have money set aside for some unexpected event. Have money saved. And by the way, if you had no debt, you should be able to have more money to save, to invest for retirement, and to just live life in general. So you doing the money plan, you got your rainy day fund set, paid off debt. If you aren't doing those things, if you haven't done any of those things, I recommend dropping in the chat below, master, and I'll send you some information about a program that I offer that can help you to master your finances. So our next question was, any financial benefits when you reach age 59 and a half? No, you just won't be paying the early withdrawal fee or the early withdrawal penalty for taking money out of your 401k early. That's about what they can get in terms of benefits. Nothing beyond that I'm aware of. Sorry, Sherry, but kudos to you for reaching age 59 and a half. And her last question was, are there any negatives that she should be aware of? Yes, one. And that main one is, do you have enough money saved for retirement? Will your retirement run out? Will you run out of money in retirement? That's the question. Are you investing enough money now to live the lifestyle you really want? If you are investing, are you going to live on a certain percent? Are you going to live on the same lifestyle that you have now? Are you going to reduce it, increase it? What do you want to do to change your lifestyle? If you aren't investing enough, are you going to invest more? Are you going to work more? Now, one thing I didn't mention is you are able to continue to use your 401k if you have a job and invest in it. You have about 13 years to invest before you take out what's called a required minimum distribution. So basically, the IRS wants you to take money out of the 401k instead of letting it compile and grow and grow. They want you to use that money so that you keep accumulating money and them not pay tax on it, basically, because you're deferring paying taxes on that money. That's what the 401k is. You're growing this money, and the IRS is not getting a benefit out of it because you're growing that money with pre-tax dollars, meaning you haven't paid taxes on the income that you're putting into the 401k. So the IRS wants you to pay taxes on that money when we take it out. You can continue to invest in your 401k up to age 73, again, if you're still working at an employer. And at that point, you have to take out minimum distributions. But if you're working a job or a business, you can continue to invest in a Roth IRA. You can continue to invest in that until you pass away. Then the person who's your beneficiary will receive the proceeds from your Roth IRA. And then I think they have like 10 years to use all the money. But the whole point is you are able to continue to invest in your 401k for a long period of time. And if you are ready to retire, make sure you're doing the money plan, you're out of debt, you have a rainy day fund, and also check with your financial advisors to make sure that you will have enough money to survive in retirement. Now, if you want to retire, cool, do it. If you feel like you're comfortable, you're living the lifestyle that you are now, and you want to just quit working, do it if you're able to. Or continue to work and do what you love to do, or change jobs or whatever, but you have the freedom to choose. The whole point is continue to invest, keep an eye on your retirement, and check in with your financial advisor, I would say once a year until you're ready to retire. Set goals and make sure you're hitting the goals. I hope this was valuable to you. Ms. Sherry Patterson, thank you for the questions. Thank you for joining us, and keep watching this video for value-packed information about how to master your finances.